Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on our Harry Potter journey. And don't go anywhere because we're going to talk after the movie. So like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon. Let's go.
Let's go. He's icy though.
Oh, my dreams.
Yeah.
This looks like the Muggle world, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Man, if that happened, TikTok would go crazy with it. Death Eaters.
Just raising hell. Did they just steal a human?
Have you ever seen those videos of the Dementors in real life?
No.
There's videos of them getting caught in like concerts. And
Well, like
one got caught
shadow
on the
people?
news. It's probably just like camera blurs, but it looks like a Dementor. Ooh.
Oh wait, so they're spilling into the Muggle world, causing hell. Oh no, this is gonna be some serious stuff.
Harry Potter. Who's Harry Potter?
Oh, no one.
A couple of nights ago, I could have sworn I saw a picture of me.
Really?
Thought I was going around a tweet.
Hey, I was wondering.
11. That's when I get off. You can tell me all about that tosser Harry Potter.
Okay.
I'd be scared to date though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, when you're at war basically with someone.
Like imagine going over to a girl's house, next thing you know you're at Voldemort's house.
Yeah. He popped some mints in, I saw it.
You've been reckless this summer, Harry.
I like riding around on trains. Takes my mind off things.
So he's got the
Now is not
grayscale.
the time to tell us. Take my arm.
Oh, he's gonna abandon
Do as I
her.
say.
He really was a tosser, wasn't he?
Most people vomit the first time.
Can't imagine why.
Harry, I assume right about now you must be wondering why I brought you here.
Actually, sir, after all these years, I just sort of go with it.
Right, that's how I'm feeling right now.
No, just go with it. Chosen one. Man. Ugh.
Merlin's beard!
You make a very convincing armchair, Horace.
Minus the
All in the
shoes.
upholstery.
Harry, I'd like you to meet an old friend and colleague of mine, Horace Slughorn. So what's with all the theatrics, Horace? You weren't by any chance waiting for someone else, were you?
Yeah, he looked scared, didn't he?
The Death Eaters have been trying to recruit me for over a year. Do you know what that's like? I can only say no to these people so many times, so I never stay anywhere more than a week. The Muggles who own this place are in the Canary Islands.
Well, I think we should put it back in order for them, don't you?
He's at someone's house.
He's breaking into people's houses and hiding.
What is it called? Squatting?
Squatting, yeah, he was squatting just then.
Good thing Albus came around, cleaned it up.
I would want to learn that spell. He should flip real estate.
It'll be better than Chip and Joanna.
That was fun.
Don't think I don't know why you're here, Albus. The answer's still no. Absolutely and unequivocally no.
Is he asking him to be the dark arts teacher?
Oh, yeah, probably.
It's vacant.
You look very like your father. Except for the eyes, of course. You have your...
My mother's eyes, yeah.
She's exceedingly bright, your mother. Even more impressive when one considers she was Muggle-born.
One of my best friends is Muggle-born.
Please don't think I'm prejudiced. No, no, no. Your mother was one of my absolute favourites.
He said, I had Muggle friends.
All mine. Ex-students, I mean.
Aww.
Quinnog Jones, captain of the Holyhead Harpies. Free tickets whenever I want them.
That wasn't Kate, was
I
it?
haven't been to Match in
It
some
kind of looked like
time.
her, but no. I don't think so.
Regulus Black. You no doubt know of his older brother, Sirius, died a few weeks ago. I taught the whole Black family.
Horace, I would have considered it a great personal triumph had you consented to return to Hogwarts. Well, bye-bye, Horace.
You think that's gonna work? Some reverse psychology?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna be like, wait a minute, I'll do it.
You can't negotiate if you're not willing to walk away.
If I don't have to get recruited by these crazies.
He's gonna be like Frodo Baggins. He's gonna run out the door.
All right, I'll do it.
Bilbo, right?
But I want Professor
Bilbo.
Merrythorpe's old office, not the water closet I had before. And I expect a raise. These are mad times we live in, mad.
Agreed.
They are indeed. Professor Slughorn is going to try to collect you, Harry. You would be his crowning jewel.
He just used Harry to
I
get
fear
him.
I may have stolen a wondrous night from you, Harry. She was, truthfully, very pretty, the girl.
It's all right, sir. I'll go back tomorrow, make some excuse.
Oh, you'll not be returning to Little Whinging tonight, Harry.
So wait, what's up with that teacher that they just recruited? He's after Harry or something?
I think he likes to teach important people or something, because that's why he talked about that girl.
Right.
Something like that.
There's something odd about him, right?
Yeah. Maybe he tries to be the ultimate mentor or something.
Hedwig. Mom! Harry Potter, of course.
I think I'd know if Harry Potter was in my house, wouldn't I?
There's trunks in the kitchen.
Harry? Did someone say Harry?
Me, Nosy. Is that an owl I heard? You haven't seen him, have you? Apparently he's wandering about the house.
Aww.
Harry!
Why did he look at her like that? Like, oh, you got older. What's up?
Dang, Harry, don't be a bad guest now.
Why didn't you let us know you were coming?
I didn't know. Dumbledore.
Remember in the like a movie or two ago when they saw each other and she got nervous? Yeah.
Got a bit of toothpaste.
Aw. I'm so happy they're all together.
Mum sort of lost it last week. Said Ginny and I had no business going back to Hogwarts. It's too dangerous.
Even my parents, they're muggles, know something bad's happening.
Dad stepped in, told us she was being balmy, and took a few days, but she came round.
This is Hogwarts we're talking about. It's Dumbledore. What could be safer?
There's been a lot of talk recently that Dumbledore's got a bit old.
Rubbish. Well, he's only... What is he?
150? Give or take a few years?
You sound like Rob Parker.
I don't know who that is.
He used to talk about Brady getting old all the time. I think Dumbledore's got a couple championship runs left in him. What do you think?
Sissy, you can't do this. He can't be trusted.
The Godfather killer. I hate her.
Peter Pettigrew?
I think so.
Run along, Wormtail.
Oh.
The Dark Lord himself forbade me to speak of this.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak. Put it down, Bella. We mustn't touch what isn't ours.
Yeah, tell her, Snape. But why are they in your house?
Yeah.
I'm aware of your situation, Narcissa.
You?
Your sister doubts me. Understandable. Over the years, I've played my part well. So well, I've deceived one of the greatest wizards of all time.
I don't doubt you, Severus.
You should be honoured, Sissy. As should Draco.
Do you believe him?
He's just a boy.
I can't change the Dark Lord's mind, but it might be possible for me to help Draco.
They're talking about
Swear
Malfoy,
to
right?
it. Make the unbreakable vow.
Ooh.
It's just empty words. He'll give it his best effort. He'll just slither back into his hole.
She seems like his type, though.
Coward.
Take out your wand.
See, I told you.
No, he's just making an unbreakable vow. I can't picture him in like a romantic setting.
Watch over Draco Malfoy as he attempts to fulfill the Dark Lord's wishes.
I will.
Protect him from harm.
I will.
If Draco should fail, will you yourself carry out the deed the Dark Lord has ordered Draco to perform?
I will.
That's like Draco's mom, though, right? That lady. So what's the deed to kill Harry Potter?
Hold on, we're about to talk about it. All right, team. So basically, man, this is how I interpreted this scene right here. So Snape is chilling. I'm really hoping these women ambushed him and was like, hey, remember all those allegiances you had back when you was a Death Eater?
Yeah.
But he's like, man, I changed my ways. I've been at Hogwarts under the pretenses of I'm spying or something like that. But I'm really hoping that he's really a good guy.
I think, my
That's the
opinion,
vibe I
I
got.
think he's a good guy, but he just gives Harry like a hard time.
I think he's just hard
He
on
has a
Harry.
hard pass with Harry's family.
Right.
Yeah, so I think he gives Harry a hard time, but now he like has a vow that he can't break.
But here's the question about the vow though, guys. This is what I'm asking myself. Does this vow mean that he has to, as in he will lose like autonomy over himself? So if the opportunity presents himself, like magic will compel him to commit the murder of, I'm assuming it's a murder, right? Of Dumbledore? That's the evil
Dumbledore?
deed?
I thought it was going to be Harry.
That's what he just said.
Oh yeah, he did say that, yeah.
So does that mean that he has to do it? Or does that mean that if he doesn't do it, then he's going to suffer because of it? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what are the conditions of that
If we read the
spell?
book, we would know about the unbreakable vow. We would know the lore.
He did say Dumbledore, not Harry, right?
They said betrayed Dumbledore. He said he betrayed Dumbledore, the best wizard. But I was just thinking Draco would have to kill Harry because he's like a peer. I added that. That was my addition.
Step up, we've got fighting fancies.
They got so much older. Is this their mom?
Hello, ladies. Love potions, eh? Yeah, they really do work. You're doing just fine on your own. You're not currently dating Dean Thomas.
It's none of your business.
Why do they always show the dude in the corner just smiling like that?
How much for me?
5 galleons.
I'm your brother.
10 galleons.
So their candy shop is booming, eh?
I run.
Oh, that's one of those cooking things for creme brulee.
The alley's closed down. Oh no. Everyone got there once from Ollivander's.
Oh no.
Is it closed?
Is it me or do Draco and Mummy look like two people who don't want to be followed?
Yeah, they looked sus. They looking culty, don't they?
Yeah, they look crazy.
Walking in there all black cloak.
They're not too scared of being followed either. What do you think that little outpost is right there? You see it?
A gas station. What is that little ball?
What's a raxbat?
They're invisible creatures. They float in your ears and make your brain go fuzzy.
Luna Lovegood, right? Is that her name?
And didn't someone on Patreon tell us she was just a fan? She wasn't like an actress before?
Oh, she was a fan of the movies and got on there? Really?
It was a ceremony, an initiation. He's one of them.
Harry is under the impression Draco Malfoy is now a Death Eater.
You're barking. What would you know who wants a sod like Malfoy?
You're barking.
Then what's he doing in Borgin and Burks?
It's a creepy shot. He's a creepy bloke.
Look, his father is a Death Eater. It only makes sense.
I wish I could think like Ron.
I need some air.
If I was Harry, I'd have my guard up on the train.
I know. Doesn't some crazy stuff happen on it all the time?
I'd be checking for sleeping people. Might be a new dark arts professor.
Yeah, go see what's in his luggage, Harry. Did he just throw a smoke bomb?
Is that what that was?
It looked like it.
It's probably just a thirsty messing around. Come on, Draco. Sit down.
Hogwarts. What a pathetic excuse for a school. Let's just say I don't think you'll see me wasting my time in charms class next year.
Oh, he's talking
Used
junk
plays.
because he's got direct orders.
He's got a mission.
It's kind of crazy. He's kind of like, I mean, to be honest, he's kind of like a terrorist at the school. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, is that Fang and Hagrid?
You two go on. I want to check something.
They're going to be like, it was exactly who you thought it would be, too.
Didn't Mummy ever tell you it was rude to eavesdrop, Potter? Put your focus on Alice!
Did he really get him?
Was he in his bag?
She was dead before you could wipe the drool off your chin.
Oh, bro.
That's for my father. Enjoy your ride back to London.
And then he Invisicloaked him? Bro.
So he left Harry for petrified. You can tell he's gotten darker because that joke was actually pretty rude, wasn't it?
He sounded just like his pop.
Nike! Hello, Harry.
Luna, how do you know where I was?
Experts. Your head's full of them.
These random things she's always talking about.
Yeah, she's seeing all these invisible creatures all
like
the time.
Nargles.
I've been looking all over for you two. Names?
Professor Flitwick, you've known me for 5 years.
No exceptions, Potter.
Who are those people?
Auras. For security.
What's his cane here, then?
It's not a cane, you cretin, it's a walking stick.
And wait
They had to up the security, I see.
Absolutely.
Can't even let a mosquito in.
Nice faith, Potter.
Would you like me to fix it for you?
Well, have you ever fixed a nose before?
No, but I've done several toes, and how different are they really? Episky.
Ah! How do I look?
Exceptionally ordinary.
Brilliant.
I love her. She's so like, I can't explain her. She's like dark but happy at the same time.
Right. She's like half dead or something.
Will you stop eating? Your best friend is missing.
Oi! Turn around, you lunatic.
Look at your face.
Later. What have I missed?
Sorting her urges all to be brave and strong in these troubled times. Easy for it to say, though. It's a hat, isn't it?
Ron always has a line like that, don't he?
Horace Slughorn. Meanwhile, the post of defense against the dark arts will be taken by Professor Snape.
No.
Well, what'd they hire that one guy for?
Each and every one of you was searched upon your arrival here tonight, and you have the right to know why. Once there was a young man who, like you, sat in this very hall. He seemed to all the world a student like any other. His name, Tom Riddle.
We know him.
He's known all over the world by another name. Every day, every hour, dark forces attempt to penetrate this castle's walls. Their greatest weapon is you. Now, off to bed. Pip, pip.
Pip, pip.
That was cheerful.
I guess tuition isn't free, is it? You might have to fight in an army.
Straight magic is upstairs, ladies, not down.
There's a bunch of noobs in here.
Potter.
Oh, this can't be good.
Oh, he's an upperclassman now.
I had a free period this morning, Professor.
So I noticed. I would think you would want to fill it with potions.
I was told I had to get an outstanding in my OWL.
So you did. When Professor Snape was teaching potions. However, Professor Slughorn is perfectly happy to accept new students.
Well, I'll head there straight away.
Oh, good, good. Potter, take Weasley with you. He looks far too happy over there.
I don't want to take potions. There's Quidditch trials coming up. I need to practice.
Quidditch.
Remember, he thinks he's going to be the champion one day.
Is he on the team yet?
I don't think so. Not that I've seen.
Ron Weasley, sir. I'm dead awful at potions. A menace, actually, so I'm probably just gonna...
Nonsense. We'll sort you out. Any friend of Harry's is a friend of mine. Any ideas what these might be? Yes, Miss...
Granger, sir. It's a truth-telling serum. That one...
They're fighting over the janky one and the nice one.
The most powerful love potion in the world. It's rumoured to smell differently to each person according to what attracts them. For example, I smell freshly mown grass and toothpaste.
Now, Amortentia doesn't create actual love. It is probably the most dangerous potion.
Look at all the girls.
in this room.
You haven't told us what's in that one.
That girl's weird.
Yes, but it is more commonly referred to as...
Liquid luck.
One sip and you will find that all of your endeavors succeed.
Malfoy was looking at that. Did you see
Vial
that?
of liquid luck to the student who manages to brew an acceptable draught of living death.
Yeah, I would want that. But I bet Ron will get it.
Let the brewing commence.
Because Quidditch trials are coming up.
This book is the property of the Half-Blood Prince. Movie title. I feel like everyone has an incentive to win that thing, though.
Yeah. Never mind, he ain't getting it. That thing flew.
He said, Odell.
Oh, they gave like some hints.
Crush it, don't cut it.
No. The instructions specifically say to cut.
No, really.
Harry got the trial and error book. Oh. 13 beans.
Well, why's the book lying then?
I think that person's just like, I actually know how to do this.
Merlin's beard. It is perfect. Congratulations. Use it well.
When Voldemort pulls up, I'd be like,
Right. Do you think Ron's gonna get all jealous again?
Harry, you got my message? Well, I notice you spend a great deal of time with Miss Granger. I can't help wondering if...
Oh, no. I mean, she's brilliant, and we're friends. But no.
You must be wondering why I summoned you here tonight. The answer lies here. What you are looking at are memories. In this case, pertaining to one individual, Voldemort.
Yeah, open them things up. Let's see what we
This
got.
file contains the most particular memory of the day I first met him. I'd like you to see it, if you would.
Yeah, please, let's do. I love these flashbacks.
Yeah. I like when we go to his office, we get to see something cool every time.
Just for the record, babe, I asked why did that book have different ingredients that work, and your answer was, I don't know, maybe he knew. He was like, goop, goop, goop. That's what you said.
I don't know. You know, that was the answer I thought. This looks like a Tom Riddle memory, all dark.
In all the years Tom's been here, he's never once had a family visitor. There have been incidents with the other children.
It's kind of like Charles Xavier. How he would visit kids.
Yeah, kind of. Aww.
Don't. You're the doctor, aren't you?
No, I'm a professor.
They think I'm different.
Well, perhaps they're right. Hogwarts is a school of magic. You can do things, can't you, Tom? Things other children can't.
I can make things move without touching them. I can make bad things happen to people who are mean to me.
Well, I'm like you, Tom. I'm different.
Prove it.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Tom's brave for sticking his head in there.
She'll be taught not only how to use magic, but how to control it.
He took someone's
I can
yo-yo.
speak to snakes too.
Also tongue.
Is that normal for someone like me?
I don't think they find him. That's not normal.
Yeah, I don't think a snake's ever went looking for Harry.
Right, Harry was just kind of ended up where they were.
Did you know, sir? Then?
Did I know I just met the most dangerous dark wizard of all time? No. Over time, while here at Hogwarts, Tom Riddle grew close to one particular teacher. Can you guess who that teacher might be?
Snape?
Yeah, I was about to
You
say.
didn't bring Professor Slughorn back simply to teach potions, did you, sir?
No, I did not.
Oh.
You said Professor Slughorn would try to collect me. Do you want me to let him?
Yes.
So
Why are we collecting them, though? I don't understand.
Right, collect sounds like a crazy word, right? So Slughorn likes
You don't think
Tom
he's going to try
Riddle.
to put them in a cage like they're showing us, do you?
They better not.
See, another animal in a cage. You see that?
And it was a
More
unicorn.
animals in a cage.
And it was a unicorn. He was probably like... And he likes the tart apples. Like, get out of here. Let's go, Ron.
So this morning I'm going to be putting you all through a few drills just to assess your strengths.
Shut it!
Just because you made the team last year does not guarantee you a spot this year. Is that clear?
Dang, so Harry's the coach right now?
Yeah, because he's like the upperclassman.
Yeah, I'll be going out for keeper as well. It's something personal.
Really? Keepers need to be quick, agile.
Say, think you could introduce me to your friend Granger?
Nah, get out of here.
Yeah, I just got a feeling he's not really her type. But then again, he might be.
I mean, she did like Crumb.
Yeah.
Remember someone in the comments said this is the dumbest game ever?
Yeah.
They said, I love Harry Potter, but let's all be real.
No, I like the game. Hey, good job, Ron.
He's unstoppable.
He's Ron unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Ron.
Yeah, that would be awkward for Harry if he had to, like, cut him.
That girl's got it out for Ron, don't she? Jeez.
I hope Cormac's not taking it too hard. He's got a bit of a thing for you, Hermione.
He's vile.
Have you ever heard of this spell?
No, I haven't. And if you had a shred of self-respect, you'd hand that book in.
Not bloody likely. He's top of the class. He's even better than you, Hermione. Slughorn thinks he's a genius.
I'd like to know whose that book was.
Have a look, shall we?
No.
She's a little jelly. She wants to be number one.
Yeah. She's like, how dare you?
Who's the Half-Blood Prince? This book is property of the Half-Blood Prince.
Maybe I read their situation wrong because she just straight ratted my boy Harry out.
The Half-Blood Prince was a scholar, no doubt.
You have no desire to find out who the Half-Blood Prince is.
I didn't say I wasn't curious, and I don't sleep with it. I like a nice chat before I go to bed. No, you do is read that bloody book. It's like being with Hermione.
I couldn't find a reference anywhere to a Half-Blood Prince.
Emergency choir practice, I'm afraid, Horace.
Does anyone fancy a butterbeer?
Beer.
No, not that.
Settle down, we hit one melt to be
No, sit beside me.
That'd be a chill spot to hang out though, wouldn't it? It's charming.
So you only have to be 18 or 17 to drink beer there?
Is Harry that old?
They're drinking butter beers.
Probably like weasel juice or something.
You see her?
Oh, bloody hell.
So we're all only holding hands.
And snogging.
I like to leave.
Snogging.
I'd like to leave.
If she looked over here and saw you snogging me, would you expect her to get up and leave?
Hey, my boy.
Ron's not an opportunist, is he?
No, he was like,
I can remember when it was one broomstick. All hands on deck, Granger. Listen, my boy. In the old days, I used to throw together the occasional supper party. Select a student or two.
I'd consider it an honour, sir.
You'd be welcome too, Granger.
I'd be delighted, sir.
Splendid.
What about Ron?
Good to see you, Wallenby.
Wallenby. How dare you?
Dumbledore's asked me to get to know him. Get to know him? I don't know.
He's
Hermione
turning up.
chugged,
Yeah.
God, a little bit.
She's just too busy throwing herself at Ron. He's ducking her.
I know, she low-key said snog it off, and he didn't.
Yeah, if you said that to me, I'd have... Well, we'd be married right now.
I want her not to touch it.
Touch what?
Get back, all of you.
What's up, Hagrid? But weird circumstances seeing you.
Do not touch that, except for the rapids.
Jules?
She left to go to the loo, and when she came back, she had the package. She said it was important that she deliver it.
Did she say to whom?
To Professor Dumbledore.
So someone tried to get Dumbledore, eh?
I don't even know what just happened to her. Are they blaming that necklace?
It is always you three.
Believe me, Professor, I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years.
Come touch this, Severus.
What do you think?
She was cursed, wasn't she? If she was delivering that to Professor Dumbledore, she wasn't doing it knowingly.
Yes, she was cursed.
It was Malfoy.
Yeah, blame him.
That is a very serious accusation, Potter.
Your evidence?
I just know.
How grand it must be to be the chosen one.
He didn't break eye contact.
Oh, he's watching Malfoy's steps.
That's why he knows he's running about.
He was running his hands all over my sister, wasn't he? Something snaps. You've got to hate him, you know, on principle. So what is it he sees in her?
I don't know. She's smart, funny, attractive.
Attractive?
You know, she's got nice skin.
He's overthinking this.
Wouldn't you say? As skin goes, I mean.
I've never really thought about it. But I suppose, yeah.
They're so silly, this conversation.
I think I'll be going to sleep now.
Right.
Yeah, that was really uncomfortable, wasn't it?
Do you see anything of your Uncle Tiberius these days?
Yes, sir.
What about your Uncle Belby? Is he working on anything new?
Don't know. His only potion worth having is a stiff one at the end of the day.
My parents are dentists.
Really?
They're like, boring.
Fascinating. And is that considered a dangerous profession?
No. One boy, Robbie Fenwick, did bite my father once. He needed 10 stitches.
Oh, God.
Like, was he a werewolf, Donnie?
Miss Weasley, come in, come in.
I didn't think she was going to be such a character.
They've been fighting again, her and Dean.
Oh, that's a big old Sunday.
Nothing.
Ew. Don't be doing that to Hermione. She's taken, in my opinion.
Potter.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just admiring your hourglass.
Ah, yes. The sand runs in accordance with the quality of the conversation. If it is stimulating, the sand runs slowly. Anyone who aspires to be anyone hopes to end up here. But then again, you already are someone, aren't you, Harry?
Did Voldemort ever make the shelf, sir?
Ooh, what a question.
You knew him, didn't you, sir? Tom Riddle? I'm sorry, sir. Forgive me. He killed my parents.
Just in case you haven't heard by now.
When I first met young Mr. Riddle, he was a quiet, albeit brilliant boy committed to becoming a first-rate wizard. Not unlike yourself, in fact. If the monster existed, it was buried deep within.
Dang, it's moving slow now.
I'm counting on you, Ron.
What, you can't wear that leather hat?
You're gonna need that helmet.
Slughorn's having Christmas do, you know. And we're meant to bring someone.
I expect you'll be bringing McLagan.
Actually, I was going to ask you. Good luck today, Ron. I know you'll be brilliant.
I'm resigning. McLagan can have my spot. Have it your way.
Juice.
He put the potion in there.
You look dreadful, Ron. Is that why you put something in his cup? Liquid luck. Don't drink it, Ron.
He's like,
oh, she's appalled. First Harry with the book, now Ron.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, Harry. We've got a game to win.
Gryffindor. Gryffindor.
When the scandal breaks, though, they're gonna be like, Quidditch Gate.
Yeah. And they're playing Slytherin? Yeah, we gotta beat them. Don't deal with that.
Here comes the Greens down the transition. Let's go. Oh, block by Weasley.
Look at her like cheaters.
Nice shot.
So Harry needs to be catching that thing so they don't keep trying to score goals on them. I get it.
Basically, I think the idea is it's really hard to catch the snitch, and usually people don't. So they settle it up there. But if you happen to catch the snitch, it's just game.
Yeah.
I hope it runs out. Oh, it didn't.
You shouldn't have done it.
I know. I suppose I could have just used the Confundus charm.
That was a tryout. This was an actual game.
Oh, she was protecting him too. Oh.
He didn't put it in there.
He just told him that. Oh, I want to cry now. I seriously want to cry.
Have you never seen Space Jam? They did the same thing on Space Jam.
Oh, they fake drink. Yeah, they do.
Like, hey, Doc, you got any more of that stuff? He's like, it was just water. He's like, well, you got any?
Oh, Hermione just got her little heart broken. Why was he snogging someone else though? Oh, wrong curly-haired girl.
Charm spell. Just practicing. How does it feel, Harry, when you see Dean with Ginny?
He's like, what you talking about?
Caught me.
What you on about?
You girls are smart.
I
What the
see
heck?
the way you look at her. You're my best friend.
I think this room's taken.
What's with the birds?
A pugno.
I don't blame her. That's me too. I would do that too. A pug note. Shh.
Dang, she just ruined his good time though. Didn't she?
Yeah, but he knows. He's not stupid. Well, maybe he is.
He's just young.
Oh.
It feels like this.
Oh. Dang, Ron. What the? You win one game and dang.
You can't make Ron guilty, boy.
I can't help it. She's got her knickers in a twist. What lab and I have, let's just say, there's no stopping it. It's chemical. Point is, I'm a free agent.
Was I under the impression he and I would be attending Slughorn's Christmas party together? Yes. Given the circumstances, I've had to make other arrangements.
We got her putting up the books.
Well, I just thought, seeing as neither of us can go with who we'd really like to, we should go together.
Why didn't I think of that?
Who are you going with?
It's a surprise.
Oh, it's that guy.
Anyway, it's you we've got to worry about. You can't just take anyone. That's Romilda Vane. Apparently she's trying to smuggle you a love potion.
Really?
Hey, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one. Okay, sorry.
Oh, good.
Luna.
I hope he does ask her.
What happened to the other girl though? Cho.
Maybe she got expelled or something.
Castle. At least not while I will.
Guys, sorry to pause it. Let me know what happened to that girl. I'm sitting here trying to remember. Was there like a scene where she's like, "I won't be returning, Mr. Potter"?
No, remember. She tattled on them for their little like underground thing.
She was under a spell.
Yeah, but she tattled on them. But remember something about her parents were in the high ministry or something. So
she's
maybe
gone.
when all that shut down, she chose to leave. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, Harry's a free agent now.
But I love Luna.
Look at Malfoy, little snake.
I thought he would pick Luna, but he wasn't even invited because he's annoying.
He's gonna pick his daddy. That's who he's gonna pick.
And his mommy. What's he gonna do? Turn that into a snake? Or not?
That one particular person is gonna comment. She says the dumbest things. Blah blah blah.
She's on edibles. La 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 la. Yeah, we know you.
I'm only a nectary passes.
You sent it somewhere to get bit.
You could have just done that yourself, but okay.
Drink? Neville. He's got Bill behind the towels in the loo.
Okay, well, I'm fine, mate, thanks.
Okay.
Hermione, what are you doing? And what happened to you?
Oh.
I've just escaped. Left Cormac under the mistletoe.
Cormac? That's who you invited?
I thought it would annoy Ron the most.
Thank you very much.
Dragon tartar.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
They give one horribly bad breath.
Oh, second thoughts.
She wants it so she don't have to kiss him.
I don't think he's gonna care.
He's over there licking his lips at her at the dinner table.
Slippery little minx, your friend.
Yeah.
Ew.
What is this I'm eating, by the way?
Dragon Balls.
Slap him.
You've just bought yourself a month's detention, McLagan. Not so quick, Potter.
Slap Harry too. It's funny when he does it.
Message?
From Professor Dumbledore, he asked me to give you his best. He's traveling, and he won't return until term resumes.
Traveling where?
He would have told Harry. He wouldn't have told Snape to tell Harry, first of all.
Snape needs to clean his shoes up, though.
I just discovered this boy lurking in an upstairs corridor.
I'll escort him out.
Professor.
He's kind of a good actor, though.
Who, Filch?
No,
Malfoy?
yeah, because
he is a good
you
actor.
don't like him, you know, he makes you not like him a lot.
I couldn't imagine anyone else in that role.
I swore to protect you. I made the unbreakable vow.
Same with Snape, though.
I was chosen for this, and I won't fail him.
You're afraid, Draco. Let me assist you.
No! This is my moment!
Harry's alone, ain't he?
And he's caught.
Nah, no one's gonna believe Harry, remember? He's trying to out Malfoy and they ain't buying it.
Yeah, because the unbreakable vow.
You sure that's what Snape said?
Positive.
Why? It's just you can't break an unbreakable vow.
She gonna draw a heart. Stop. And she wrote it backwards, though. You gotta give her props for that. I would have done it the wrong way.
All she wants to do is stop me. My lips are getting chapped. Look, and I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I can't. Stop being mean to her.
What happens if you break an unbreakable vow?
You die.
Voldemort has chosen Draco Malfoy for a mission. Has it occurred to you, Harry, that Snape was simply pretending to offer Draco help so he could find out what he was up to? Dumbledore trusts Snape, therefore I do.
Dumbledore can make mistakes, he said to
You're
himself.
blinded by hatred.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm blinded by hatred, too, for him.
We can only place our trust in a handful of people. If we start fighting amongst ourselves, we're doomed.
Is his house crooked? Is everything crooked in there? Or is it just me?
I think it is. I think it's supposed to look like that, though. Oh.
Open up, you. Don't you trust me?
She's just gonna walk up and feed him some cookies.
She's about to do it right in front of her daddy, too. That'd have been awkward.
Just
Good idea, Ron. He's so unaware, though.
Pie? Not for me, no. Are you all right, Mr. Weasley?
We're being followed, all of us. If Dumbledore's travelling, then that's news to the Ministry, but Perhaps that's the way Dumbledore wants it. I think from what you described, the object that Draco is so interested in is a vanishing cabinet. Should the Death Eaters come knocking, one simply have to slip inside and disappear for an hour or two.
That makes
Smart.
sense.
That's a good idea, though.
What happened to it? The one at Borgin and Burke's?
Nothing. It's still there.
But the question is, who took a bite of that apple?
Did it have a nose print or none?
It was delicious.
I don't know, because when I bite apples, I don't leave a nose print.
No, we should go.
Maybe you be biting them too hard.
She's
one
in
gone
the
to bed?
robe.
Not yet. No.
Shoelace.
What kind of...
Merry Christmas, Harry.
Did you see Harry Potter's back straighten up when she stood up? He's a little short, ain't he?
He was like-
He's like... Is that strange?
Harry, no!
No, Harry doesn't mess with her.
Dang, she left a trap open.
Is that why she tied his shoelace?
I'm not gonna say.
She knew he was fixing to run? He said. That's smart wizardry right there. The back to back. Heck yeah.
Are they retreating?
So they drugged them out just to do that.
At least it looks like everyone's out the house.
Dang. Where's Hedwig?
It's so easy for them to get to you. You're bloody lucky you weren't killed.
Of course I'll wear it.
That's my one.
That's my one.
Excuse me, I have to go and vomit.
Yeah, that girl's flirting with Ron like she's rubbing it in, ain't she?
What if she's just taking that potion over him or something?
Yeah, maybe so.
Is it true that Professor Merrythought is retiring?
I couldn't tell you if I knew, could I? Thank you for the pineapple. You're quite right. It is my favorite. But how did you know?
Intuition.
My favorite too.
Something on your mind, Tom?
Yes, sir. See, I couldn't think of anyone else to go to. The other professors, they're not like you. I was in the library the other night, in the restricted section. I read something rather odd about a bit of rare magic. It's called, as I understand it, hateful.
I don't know anything about such things, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Now get out of here at once, and don't let me ever catch you mentioning it again!
What did he say?
Confused? I'd be surprised if you weren't. This memory has been tampered with by the same person whose memory it is.
But why would he tamper with his own memory?
I suspect he's ashamed of it.
Why?
Why indeed? I want you to persuade him to divulge his true memory.
Maybe
You
because
think
he
he
told
told
him,
him?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they created a monster.
He created a wizard.
Yep.
This memory is everything. Without it, we leave the fate of our world to chance. You must not fail.
I'll tell you more about the Zors in our next class. Right, up you go. Elise, don't forget your rat tail.
Ew. Like,
Oh, sir, I wondered if I might ask you something.
Ask away, dear boy.
The other day I was in the library, in the restricted section, and I came across something rather odd about a very rare piece of magic. But it just got me wondering, are there some kinds of magic you're not allowed to teach us?
Harry, I think your question's better be posed to Professor Snape.
Yeah,
Yes.
good luck.
he's a brick
He and
wall.
I don't exactly see eye to eye, sir. Well, he's not like you. You might misunderstand.
Oh, he's messing with him.
Yes, there can be no light without the dark. So it is with magic.
Is that what you told Tom Riddle, sir, when he came asking questions?
Ooh.
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he?
Well, that wasn't smooth.
Yeah, he could have played that a lot smoother, couldn't he?
I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Is he thinking about that girl?
I really.
He's got to be under
Beautiful,
potion,
isn't
right?
it? Had ourselves a little late night snack, did we? It was on your bed, the box. I just thought I'd try one. Or 20. I can't stop thinking about it, Harry. I think
I love her.
Yeah, definitely.
He's over here quoting Gucci Man.
Well, brilliant. Do you think she knows I exist? I bloody well hope so. She's been snogging you for 3 months.
Snogging, that's a weird word.
Who are you talking about?
I've been using it because I've never
Who are
heard
you
it
talking
before.
about?
Romilda, of course.
Romilda did that to
Romilda
Harry.
Vane.
That was Harry's chocolate.
I'm in love with her.
All right, fine. You're in love with her. Have you ever actually met her?
No. Can you introduce me?
He ate the wrong chocolates, dude.
Yeah.
Poor Hermione.
What's the matter with Wemby?
Wemby.
I thought this called for a more practiced hand, sir.
Hello, darling.
It's true. Perhaps you're right.
You need to go lay him
Sorry,
down.
by the way, Professor, about earlier today.
Oh, not at all. All water under the bridge, you know.
Well, I expect you're tired of it after all these years. All the questions about Voldemort.
Don't use that name.
It's a cuss word.
What's this?
Tonic for the nerves.
Instantly made him better.
His face changed.
Love potion.
Really bad.
You need a pick-me-up, my boy. To life.
What just happened to him? Is he poisoned?
I don't understand.
It seems like it. Help him.
Come on, Ron, breathe.
Did he do it?
I mean, he poured it.
These girls, they're gonna kill me.
Famous last words.
Quick thinking on your part, Harry, using a bazaar.
Potter's actions were heroic. The question is, why were they necessary?
You don't remember who gave you this bottle?
Actually, I had intended to give it as a gift myself.
To whom, I might ask?
To you, Headmaster.
Where's my 1-1? Has he been asking for me?
He's sleeping.
What's she doing here? I might ask you the same question.
Finally, a
I
confrontation.
happen to be his girlfriend.
I happen to be his friend.
I suppose you want to break up with him now that he's suddenly all interesting.
He's been poisoned, you daft dimbo.
See? He senses my presence. Don't worry, 1-1. I'm here. I'm here.
My name.
Oh.
My name.
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing, right?
Sorry about
Oh, to be young and to feel love's keen sting. Well, come away, everybody.
Shut up.
Aw, she's so happy.
She's got to come up with a new nickname, though.
Yeah, I don't like Juan.
I need to know the origin between that.
My dad's name's Ron, and we call him Ronaldo. That's not really a nickname, though.
Do we? Do we call him Ronaldo?
I do. But we mostly call him Ronnie B.
Hey, that's like that sand map that you go to in Mario 64 when you just walk through the wall. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, wow, wow, wow. They know what I'm talking about. Dang, she looks catatonic, doesn't she?
I was just gonna say jelly, but...
Tell me how I broke up with Lavender again.
She came to visit you in the hospital. And you talked.
She seems a bit put out.
You don't remember anything from that night?
There is something, but it can't be. I was completely boggled, wasn't I?
Aww.
Boggled. Harry. Katie Bell.
Did you see Jenny looking at Harry's business over there?
But I don't know who cursed me. I've been trying to remember. Honestly.
I think that's him right there.
Oh, he's pissed. I feel like this is about to be a violent confrontation right here.
Why is he so sweaty? Because his little bird died?
I know what you did, Malfoy.
I figured he'd react like that.
He was throwing spells like that. This one we need Myrtle to come up and save the day.
Oh Oh, he caught him.
With the spell in the book he just read. Oh.
Wow, he really got him too, didn't he?
Oh. Does that mean he's about to die?
I don't know, dude. I don't know how the rules are with these spells exactly.
Because if he breaks the vow, then he...
You have to get rid of it. Today.
So Harry didn't realize it would hurt him that bad, huh?
Take my hand.
It said for enemies. It didn't really say, like, go make them bleed from the inside out.
Oh, they're gonna get rid of it, huh?
It's the wrong requirement.
That's the room Malfoy's been in, right?
We need to hide the Half-Blood Prince's book, where no one will ever find it.
What's that?
The bird. This sounds like flappers. Wings. Why did I call them flappers? What the heck?
They look like flappers to me. They were flapping.
You never know what you'll find up here.
Oh, he's about to find a snog.
These boys are shy on this show.
Close your eyes. That way you can't be tempted.
You better...
Close your eyes.
I guess we have 3 kids for a reason.
Did that really just happen?
Up here too, if you like.
Well, hell no, I'm gonna bring some of that with me.
So, did you and Ginny do it then? What? Still no luck with Slughorn then, I take it.
That's it. All I need's a bit of luck.
Chug-a-lug.
How do you feel?
Excellent.
Slughorn usually eats early, takes a walk, and then returns to his office.
I'm going down to Hagrid's.
No, Harry, you've got to go and speak to Slughorn.
I've got a really good feeling about Hagrid's. I feel it's the place to be tonight. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Hi.
Oh, this little plant.
Merlin's beard, Harry.
Sorry, sir. You probably feared I was Professor Sprout.
Yes, I did actually.
They're sneaking around, jumping when you saw me. Are those tentacular leaves, sir? They're very valuable, aren't they?
10 galleons a leaf to the right buyer. Not that I'm familiar with any such back alley transactions, but one does hear rumours.
One does hear rumors.
So he's trimming up the plants and selling them on the low? Crazy.
I'm off to Hagrid's, you see. He's a very dear friend, and I just fancy paying him a visit.
Harry!
Sir!
It's nearly nightfall. Surely you realise I can't allow you to go roaming the grounds by yourself.
Well, then by all means, come along, sir.
Yeah, Gryffindor's about to get some points off.
I must insist you accompany me back to the castle immediately.
Horace?
Is that an actual acromantula? Dear fellow, however did you manage to kill it?
Oh, he didn't.
Kill it? Eldest friend he was. Seriously misunderstood creatures spiders are. It's the eyes, I reckon, they unnerve some folk.
Not to
I
mention
think it's the wrapping the prey up and killing it in the web.
And the 8 legs.
Yeah.
I reckon that too.
Acromantula venom is uncommonly rare. Would you allow me to extract a vial or two, purely for academic purposes, you understand?
This man is slinging outside of school, ain't he?
Yeah. He's slinging that yayo.
Potion master's habit, you know.
Magnificent he was. Just magnificent.
But not his kids.
Would you like me to say a few words?
Yes.
You had a family, I trust?
Oh, yeah.
8,000 brothers and sisters.
Farewell,
Aragog.
king of the arachnids. Your body will decay, but your spirit lingers on.
Even Fang's sad.
Hagrid's better than me because I'd have been hitting that thing with a fly swatter.
Which was
Now they're singing drunken songs.
Tiny little thing he was when he hatched. No bigger than a Pekingese. A Pekingese, mind you.
I once had a fish. One afternoon I came downstairs and it vanished. Off. That's life. You go along and then suddenly, poof.
Poof. Poof.
Poof.
Poof.
This felt obligated.
It was a student who gave me Francis. One spring afternoon, I discovered a bowl on my desk. Floating on the surface was a flower petal. As I watched, it sank. The flower petal had come from a lily, your mother.
Aww.
The day I came downstairs was the day your mother. I know why you're here, but I can't help you. It would ruin me.
Do you know why I survived, Professor? The night I got this. Because she refused to step aside. I'm going to tell you something. It's true. I am the chosen one. Only I can destroy him, but in order to do so, I need to know what Tom Riddle asked you all those years ago in your office.
Come on, Professor.
Spill the beans, Professor.
Be brave like my mother. Otherwise, she died for nothing.
Hey.
Otherwise,
some good word.
The bowl will remain empty.
Please, don't think badly of me when you see it.
Yeah, we need to go plug that in right now.
Mm-hmm. I was going to a little memory.
This is memory bank.
Let's see the truth.
I was in the library the other night, in the restricted section. I read something rather odd about a bit of rare magic. A Horcrux.
Horcrux.
I came across the term while reading.
But this is very dark stuff, very dark indeed. A Horcrux is an object in which a person has concealed part of their soul. One splits one's soul and hides part of it in an object.
Is that what that cabinet is?
By doing so, you are protected should you be attacked and your body destroyed. That part of your soul that is hidden lives on. In other words, you cannot die.
So he can put it in that, whatever you call it, a cabinet?
It was like a vanishing cabinet?
And how does one split his soul, sir?
I think you already know the answer to that, Tom.
Murder.
Yes.
Can you only split the soul once? For instance, isn't 7?
7? To rip the soul into 7 pieces? This is all hypothetical, isn't it, Tom?
Of course, sir.
Maybe that's why he doesn't have a nose. It got ripped off.
Elaborate.
You know, he just said rip it into 7 pieces.
His nose?
I don't know. We don't have one.
This is beyond anything I imagined. Could be anything. A ring, for example. Or a book.
Tom Riddle's diary.
Yeah, that's that diary.
Mm-hmm.
I knew then this was a different kind of magic. Very dark.
And the ring?
Belonged to Voldemort's mother.
If you could find them all, if you did destroy each Horcrux...
One destroys Voldemort.
They could be hidden anywhere, couldn't they?
True. But magic, especially dark magic.
Voldemort just saw him or something, right?
I think. Or I don't know.
That was kind of like Lord of the Rings.
It's where you've been going, isn't it, sir? When you leave the school.
Yes. And I think perhaps I may have found another. Once again, I must ask too much of you, Harry.
So that's Harry, the Horcrux destroyer.
Has it ever crossed your brilliant mind that I don't want to do this anymore?
You agreed. Nothing more to discuss. You need a shave, my friend.
And you don't? You got a long beard.
I forget how much you've grown.
Yeah, Harry's turned into a little man.
The place to which we journey tonight is extremely dangerous. You must obey every command I give you without question. Should I tell you to abandon me and save yourself, you must do so.
Mm-mm.
Your word, Harry.
My word. So I thought you couldn't operate within Hogwarts.
Well, being me has its privileges.
Well, I'm interested to know what are the rest of these Horcruxes.
Right.
And is that what the series is going to be about? Because there's only 2 more movies, you said?
Yeah.
And how many have they destroyed already? 2 or 3?
I think 2, for sure.
So there's 5 left.
I think the cabinet's one for real.
It could be. I mean, there's a reason they're showing it so much.
And they keep feeding him apples and birds.
Oh, you think Voldemort took a bite of that apple and was like, ugh.
He's like, I need a bird.
He sounded like peaches, baby.
This place has known magic.
Sir.
In order to gain passage, payment must be made.
Man, I've said it before. Why would you cut your palm? You should just cut your arm.
I would almost rather like cut the tip of my nose.
Hey, so maybe Harry is the half-blood prince because he said his blood was more precious.
Well, his blood's precious because it rose Voldemort up from the dizzy.
Voldemort will not have made it easy to discover his hiding place.
He cast that thing.
He was seeing how far the tunnel was or whatever.
There it is.
He said chain gang.
What the heck? Is he gonna pull up a boat?
I don't even know. I couldn't see. Oh, it is a boat.
A gondola. Well, that came in handy.
Do you think the whole crux is in there, sir?
Oh, yes. It has to be drunk. This potion might paralyze me. It caused me so much pain that I beg for relief. It's your job, Harry, to make sure I keep drinking this potion, even if you have to force it down my throat.
Why can't I drink it, sir?
Because I'm much older, much cleverer, and much less valuable.
What? What do you mean? You're very valuable.
Yeah, but only Harry can kill Voldemort, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
If that's even true, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because Voldemort's kind of Harry's son in a weird way, you know?
Professor! Professor!
Man, you got a drink, Albus.
Can you hear me?
That looks like an ice lube.
His hands get worse.
That's crazy. They just go up to this rock.
You have to
and
keep
just
drinking.
drink it.
Like you said, it will stop. Professor, it will stop. But only if you keep drinking.
Don't make me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Kill me!
No.
That would be hard.
There's so much of it. How do you even drink that much?
Y'all need a bigger little cup.
I promise I'll do what you say. I promise.
That's how I feel when I gotta drink some Robitussin.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like.
Water. You did it, sir.
Was that just sitting there?
I think that's the thing. The thing they need to destroy.
Aguamenti.
Water.
That's a good spell. It'd be a really good spell, actually.
Well, you better pick him up and put his face in it.
Dang, they're gonna make him drink that water?
Yeah, that water.
And they took his bowl.
Lumos Maxima.
He needs some water. No.
Man, they drug him in.
That would absolutely be terrifying. Because he didn't eat the gillyweed.
What a shot.
Look at him. He was down, but he was not out, boy.
He must have got some of that water. Dang, imagine what he could do if he wasn't dehydrated. It looks like Moses.
Or maybe that's how they're going to get bad people into Hogwarts.
Into Hogwarts, yeah.
With the portal.
Go to your houses. No dawdling.
I want to see her go crazy. I bet if you pushed her, she could.
She's like, yes, my feeding ground.
We need to get you to the hospital, Winter.
Severus. Severus is who I need. Wake him.
Harry's like, are you sure?
I feel like all that's about to come to a head right now.
Don't speak or be seen by anybody without my permission. It's imperative you stay below. Trust me. Good evening, Draco.
Who else is here? I heard you talking.
I often talk aloud to myself.
He might have messed up, though. Bit off more than he can chew.
Draco, you are no assassin.
How do you know what I am? Done things that would shock you.
I like cursing Katie Bell and hoping that in return she'd bear a cursed necklace to me. I cannot help feeling these actions are so weak that your heart can't really have been in them.
You trust me. I was chosen.
Oh, he got tatted and everything.
I shall make it easy for you.
Harry could take the shot right now.
The vanishing cabinet in the room of requirement. I've been mending it.
It has a sister, a twin.
Borgin and Burks. They form a passage.
Years ago, I knew a boy who made all the wrong choices.
Don't you understand? I have to do this. I have to kill you. He's gonna kill me.
Poor kid, though.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, man.
Because he was like getting all sick when he did that for that person.
Well, look what we have here.
Good evening, Bellatrix.
Do it!
He doesn't have the stomach, just like his father.
No!
So his father was a nut.
No, you little.
Do it.
West Coast.
Draco.
West Coast.
No!
Oh.
No.
Please. Avada Kedavra.
Shut up, Snape. No way.
Do you think he had to?
I don't know.
I don't know what to think about that.
I thought he was gonna protect him.
Yeah, but he was under that thing. He had to. Remember, that was the whole point. Is he didn't have a choice. So I don't know if he like. I don't know. I don't know if he had to do that or what. I mean, I'm assuming he had to. He didn't like have a choice.
No way, dude. Not Dumbledore, right?
You think he's actually dead though?
I mean, last time I've seen someone get abracadabra, they died.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Dumbledore.
It was Sirius Black though. Don't you dare.
He trusted you! Think Fight back! You coward, fight back!
She said no problem. I'll fight back.
I'm so mad at him.
Second Central!
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter?
His own spells?
Yes. I'm the half-blood prince.
It's Snape!
When he said his own spells, he's the one that wrote them in the book.
I mean... Oh my god, I think that they gotta shut school down. And that was the Horcrux that he just got in his hand?
Poor Harry, he like loses everything. That one hurts. I mean, Sirius Black hurt, but this one's bad.
You see the lightning's overtaking the dark? They're sending a message, you see that? So in a way, it's time for Harry to like, not grow up, but you know what I mean? It's time for him to step up. I thought that was about to be the end.
I was gonna be so upset.
If you should have the need to talk to someone, you should know Professor Dumbledore. You meant a great deal to him.
Do you think he would have done it, Draco?
No, he was lowering his wand. It was always Snape. I
Always
did
Snape.
nothing. It was fake.
To the Dark Lord, I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. I face death in the hope that when you meet your match, you will be mortal once more. R.A.B.
Who's R.A.B.?
Dunno. But whoever they are, they have the real Horcrux. Wow. Which means it was all a waste.
Ron's okay with it, you know. You and Ginny. If I were you and he's around, I'd keep the snogging to a minimum.
I'm not coming back, Hermione. I've got to finish whatever Dumbledore started. But I'll let you and Ron know where I am when I can.
No, we can't break up the
Sometimes
band
you
right
can
now.
be really thick. Don't really think you're going to be able to find all those Horcruxes by yourself, do you?
No, we're coming.
You need us, Harry.
I never realised how beautiful this place was.
Man, I did. I was sitting there thinking it.
The Phoenix. That was so beautiful.
All right, guys, that was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which turned out to be Snape. I don't really know what makes him like a half-blood prince. I guess maybe one of his parents were Muggle, maybe?
I guess
so. He's half-blood?
Maybe.
Which is kind of weird, though, right? Because wouldn't that mean that Snape's sort of hypocritical?
Yeah.
Because isn't the whole thing that he supports the regime that only supports like pure bloods?
Yeah.
So there's a little hypocrisy in that to me. If, of course, that's what that means. But that's the only assumption that I can make at this point. I thought that was a really, really good movie, man. I thought that movie was phenomenal. It made Mrs. October bawl her eyes out. So maybe that was the most emotional Harry Potter that we've seen so far.
Yes.
This one was cute because it was just nice to see. How do I say it?
Like them growing up, their relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the love drama part of this one for sure. No, but for real though, I just think it's funny because Harry is basically developing a thing for Ron's little sister, which is just.
Yeah, I didn't really think that was coming. I thought that she just was like. I thought she was way younger than them, honestly, but
yeah,
she's obviously not.
Maybe she's just like a year or two younger,
Yeah.
which, tomato. But so that's a really cute thing that's happening. Once again, Hermione's just continuing to be like the sweetest little girl in the world, just getting her heart broken all over the place because Ron is just
not picking up the hints.
Definitely, he just lacks awareness for sure. He's just doing his thing. He's having fun. And I guess, did he turn out to be on any love potion or anything?
Well, only when he ate the chocolates on Harry's bed.
Right, but that was it.
Yeah.
So he actually really liked that girl, which
for a minute, I guess.
So for Hermione's perspective, she was probably hoping that he was just on the potion.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was, man. I think he just had a case of it. So
I think it was just his first like girlfriend. So he was just like, he's going with it.
Well, I think another thing in this episode we had, I say episode, even when we watch movies, but in this one, Ron he grew up a lot, right?
Yeah.
So he developed some confidence. He got on the team. He's, feeling himself a little bit. And all these girls are just goo goo gaga all over him. And I feel like maybe in his mind, he just went with a popular one and just, I don't even know.
Maybe he had to have a little like his first little relationship before he could have a real one with Hermione.
Yeah, maybe he should have about 3 or 4 of them because he seems like he's a rambling man to say the least for sure. But no, for real, I think their dynamic's really cute. I think it's funny that he just streams. I don't think it's funny that he streams Hermione along. It's not funny, but it's cute in a way. It's cute because it
will make it worth it when they finally do get together.
Right, and it doesn't make Ron a bad person. It just means he's just really immature. He's just immature. He's unaware.
He's young.
Yeah, he's just young and dumb for sure. And so I just think it's cute because ultimately Hermione was patient and she like allowed him the opportunity to like make mistakes and grow up. So ultimately, I think it'll be a really good payoff.
Yeah,
they might not even end up together. I don't know. Maybe they'll tear it up.
But it's hinting that way,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like the Cho girl for Harry, but Harry's a little ladies' man too. I don't know if it's because he's got game like that.
He's the chosen one.
He's the chosen one. So I would get like a little jersey that said that, the chosen one. Anyways, I'd get that on the side of my wand.
Oh, but the biggest thing to me is R.I.P. Dumbledore. That was the most saddest death of all Harry Potter. It hurt so bad.
Yeah, I was avoiding that, man.
That's just like, that's so sad because oh my God, I'm going to cry thinking about it. Every time when we go in these movies, I'm so excited to see Dumbledore. It's even when he was like cold shouldering Harry the last one. Mm-hmm. But it was just very sad because he's like he's like the best wizard. I feel like Harry looks up to him for a lot of guidance. So all that's kind of out the window. Like, and we need him most when we're about to fight Voldemort.
Yeah, I feel like out of everything that happens, Harry's in a new place, in a new world, in a huge castle. And I feel like the one thing that really makes him feel safe, I mean, other than his friends, but the one comfort he has is that Dumbledore's going to make sure everything's okay.
He was like a father figure to him.
So I guess that really just goes with the theme of this movie, though. Like, these kids are growing up, and ultimately Harry was growing up, but now he's really going to have to grow up because he's going to have to move more into a leadership position. And, he did lead Dumbledore's army, which was a cool thing. Mm-hmm. And so he did get experience. So it ended up being like a blessing in disguise, Just maybe everything that he's been through up to this point. Maybe he'll just be a really good like head wizard one day or something, or maybe he can take that spot. I don't really know who else would take the spot. Professor McGonagall maybe could.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
I just thought that was really sad, but it's just weird because I can't tell about Snape. So the movie is obviously playing it both sides and is leading it up to interpretation. I can't tell if Snape's just a bad actor or if Snape is compromised.
Right.
Do you know?
I think he might be a little compromised because like you said, when you pointed out that he's the Half-Blood Prince, that kind of is like hinting at to me that he's not really all anti-Muggle. Like maybe he just was playing that side, and then he was like reporting to Dumbledore because Dumbledore trusted the mess out of him for some reason.
And they made it a point to keep saying that in the movie.
Yeah.
If Dumbledore trusts him, that's good enough for me.
Yes.
Right?
And that
Right.
and something about that to me it doesn't sit right with me why he had to just kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think they would make the greatest, smartest wizard out to just totally be deceived in the end. I mean, maybe they could. Maybe, that would make the drama higher, but I really don't see it going down that way.
Right.
And I like to think that Dumbledore knew all along probably what his fate was going to be, but he just knew that it probably needed to play out that way, I guess.
Right.
And so you know how like if you're undercover on an undercover mission and it's a really important mission and the mission comes first,
Yeah.
kind of like, you know what I mean? Like you're not going to blow your cover just because your boy's getting his ear cut off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to stay cool. You just got to,
If the mission's more important, then
you know what you're signing
yeah.
up for. And that's sort of the idea that I get with Severus.
Yeah.
Do you know
too.
what I mean?
Yeah. I see what you're saying for sure.
Right. Well, another thing that really makes me think that though, like I'm not even going to lie to you guys, man. I try to be as honest as I can over here. I just feel like so many people said their favorite character was Snape that it just really makes it hard to believe that he wasn't compromised in some way. I don't think he's cold-blooded.
And also
like
in
that.
a weird way, I feel like he kind of protects Harry. Like he just protected Harry right there. You know what I'm saying? Like Harry could have went up there and like completely blown himself up.
Yeah, they could have
basically.
captured him and just brought him to Voldemort.
Yes.
And that
and
would've-
in a weird way, maybe that's protecting Harry, but at the same time, killing off the best wizard, Dumbledore.
Maybe it's true what they say. Maybe the only one that can kill Voldemort's Harry.
And maybe they needed him, yeah. And
Right.
so he could have.
But I just don't remember. I don't remember that being the case though. When did they say that? Is that something that they all just sort of think, or is that proven?
I think it's like they all. Well, I think with when Dumbledore kind of said it, when he said that he was far less like I guess important than Harry, and Harry being taken in the Goblet of Fire, I think said that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the movie's word for it. I won't ever think it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, so Harry's the only one that can essentially go toe to toe with Voldemort.
He's the chosen one.
He's the chosen one. So protect Harry at all costs, even if it means staying inside of your role to kill Dumbledore. That's just the way I interpreted it. I mean, like I said, if people didn't tell me that their favorite character was Snape, I would be a little more confused. But that's got to be it, right?
He has to be good in some way.
Right.
He has to be. Or he could, maybe they like him because he's a good villain. I mean, I've seen people also say Joffrey is their favorite character. And we know he was a villain through and through. He was not.
Yeah, but be real though. When we watched Game of Thrones, Joffrey got real hate. Like people were mad at us because we weren't mad enough at Joffrey, basically.
Right, but we could
But
understand
we don't really-
him. We could like understand him though. He was a kid. you
But
know?
I don't really get that with Snape. So
But also people say Homelander's their favorite.
yeah, that is
That
completely
is true.
Yeah.
So I mean, villains can be people's favorites too.
So I don't know. So basically,
tell.
I don't know if Snape was compromised or if he really is the snake that he, kind of doesn't really hide. In hindsight, maybe he does kind of suck. Like he doesn't really hide it.
Right.
Like I don't know. I have
Maybe
a bad.
smacking him in the head.
I historically do. I'm not really the best at like figuring out which way a character is supposed to go. Like I didn't like Jaime Lannister at first. Everyone hated me for it. I was like, dude, he's smacking his sister and murdering kids. But apparently I got that wrong. And then I really ended up loving the character in the end. So that's fine.
Well, he had a character arc, as you should though. If you have a character arc, you have to end up liking him. If he had no character arc, there was no reason to like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we didn't get to see the aunts, the uncles. We didn't get to see the dumb cousin. It turns out Tom Riddle figured out from that one guy. I don't even remember his name. It's not that it's not relevant.
Slughorn.
Slughorn. I got to write that one down.
Professor Slughorn.
So he basically asked him, hey, what you know about Horcruxes? Slughorn spilled the beans. And I guess that's what Tom Riddle did. He put his soul inside of Horcruxes.
7 different little items.
And how do you break your soul up? Do you remember? You got to abracadabra somebody?
Oh, you have to kill someone?
Remember? You got to murder someone?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So you have to murder someone. And then he basically said, well, hey, I need to break mine up into 7 pieces. I'm not sure why exactly 7, but he basically, I'm assuming, committed 7 murders. Maybe Harry was supposed to be a 7th, but he didn't accomplish it.
Right.
I don't really know, but apparently some Horcruxes are destroyed. One's missing. I think that leaves what?
One was
4 left or 5
one was
all day.
tricked up, yeah.
Right. So I'm really thinking that the next two movies are probably going to be Harry's quest to try to find these Horcruxes. I mean, unless something changes, of course. Like, it could be a twist, like, oh, it wasn't the Horcruxes.
Right.
It was the croc poses. You know what I mean? And it could be something completely different. They're about to go off to do that. So they were saying they can't return to school.
Yeah.
So I guess Hogwarts is closed. And it's destroyed.
Or we're just not going back to Hogwarts.
Well, it's unsafe.
Yeah.
There's basically a hole where...
I mean, they have they protected it or whatever. And then they had those portals from the thing that Draco was like harnessing.
I guess the Death Eaters didn't, I guess they couldn't afford the Death Eaters anymore. I mean, I know they infiltrated right past the Death Eaters, but crazy. I didn't see that coming. But I really like the concept of that box that makes things disappear. Yeah. I really like that. So that's what that apple was. It was probably Bellatrix. She probably bit the apple just to be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just to say, hey, we're here.
I hate how she goes, I killed Sirius Black.
I know.
It's so creepy, right?
She's kind of a good villain too, though. I hate to I hate to sit there and toot the horn of a villain, but she's a good villain because she's so like creepy. And I feel like she was on something else. I feel like she was on something with Johnny Depp or something like that. I can't remember. It was like maybe Edward Scissorhands. I only seen it because it's a musical.
Dude, one time I was looking through, once upon a time, man, I was looking through this person's closet and I was sitting there looking for a movie. And I was like, look at all these movies I haven't seen. And I was looking through everything. And the one movie that actually looked interesting was the one where he's got the scissors on his fingers. And I was like, bro, this is about to be crazy, bro. So I got in that movie zone. I sat down, I put it on, and he started singing.
Yeah.
So I took it out.
And that's why I think I've seen it, because I kind of like musicals in a way.
I cannot do a musical.
Yeah, I like Hamilton a lot. It was good.
I just can't do a musical.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't like when people sing. Like,
it cringes me. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But
that, okay, and that's kind of like what we were talking about today. Like, when I was a younger age, I didn't really like old movies. Like, for example, my sister liked The Karate Kid, but I just would never watch it because I was like, it's an old movie. I don't want to watch it. Because I was like a little prude like that. But now that I'm older, like, I appreciate them way more. Like, older movies are my favorite now.
Yeah, I prefer like older films.
Yeah, like I prefer like
even I consider Harry Potter a little older.
Yeah, 2000s.
Like, I like the Harry Potter.
Like when you don't hit 2010, I like everything kind of before that more than I like. I'm not saying they don't put out good movies now, but you know what I'm saying? Like those ones just are different.
When you watch old movies, you feel like you're sort of digesting a piece of history and culture.
Yeah.
And you don't really get that with new movies.
Yeah.
I don't feel it quite as much. But when we watch a movie that came out 20 years ago.
In the future, I will. In the future, I'm sure I will. But
exactly. Yeah, exactly. These will be the good old days eventually.
Yeah.
Right. Another thing, it really sucked to see the Weasley's house get burnt down. Like I said, I think.
But the brothers' business is booming. Maybe they can get them something nice.
Yeah, they are. They're straight slapping right now, ain't they? Yeah. At this point, I feel like war's coming.
Yeah.
We sort of drew battle lines. I feel like the Death Eaters.
The nostalgia and the cuteness of it is all gone. We're ready to fight.
The Death Eaters crossed the line.
Yeah.
They crossed the line. They're not going to be able to stand for that. At this point, Dumbledore's dead, so it's all hands on deck, man. If Dumbledore can be murdered by these people, then no one is safe.
Right.
Their backs are against the wall. Fight or flight. I'm really hoping they fight.
Mm-hmm.
And my prediction is they're going to be led by Professor McGonagall, which I think would be sick.
Yeah.
And I think we're in for a good finish, man.
I know.
Really
I can't wait, but I'm so sad for it to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I just really have a lot of fun watching these. They're so, I mean, even though the outcome was really sad, but I have so much fun watching these from start to finish. There's such a good feel.
Was it Order of the Phoenix? Was that the one with the time travel?
No,
that was the third movie. That was the Prisoner of Azkaban. Remember when he's all like, expecto patronum, and then he does that to Death Eaters? Somebody said in the comments, how come he couldn't hear himself? Remember, like when he saw himself doing it, he couldn't hear himself yelling. But then in the second go around, he screamed it.
Yeah,
he's like expecto. Like the leaves were vibrating. He yelled it.
Yeah,
so loud.
he said it with his chest.
So why did he not hear himself?
I don't know.
Maybe he did hear himself. He just thought he sounded like his voice
James
was deep.
or something.
Yeah. He's like, dang.
He said, dang, that's a bassy voice right there.
Sounds like a damn tiger over there.
There's no way I'm doing that.
Sounds like the MGM logo reading thing. You know?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we had the time of our lives over here, man. Our Harry Potter journey is coming to an end, unfortunately, very soon. We got 2 more movies. I do not want you guys to miss them because you guys have been hanging out with us and keeping us cozy, man. This has been a really awesome December for us. We love December. It's Christmas time.
Is butterbeer just a Hogwarts thing, or is that like a...
I told you it's weasel juice.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be something like that. It always is in Harry Potter.
But I never heard of like butterbeer in like real life. So I'm just wondering, like, if so, what's it taste like?
Well, I don't think
I can't drink it. I'm pregnant.
Well, this is just me thinking. I'm trying to think rationally here. I don't know what it's like across the pond or anything, but I would imagine that if they were going to portray it to be an alcoholic beverage, they wouldn't be able to put it on TV allowing like underage kids to drink
But
it.
why do they act all drunk when they drink it?
Because maybe it's like maybe it gives them like a sugar rush or something.
Oh,
but you guys know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not beer. I mean, it probably is beer, but I'm just saying like it seems like that would run like you can't even put too much blood on TV. Sometimes you have to color it green and stuff. You know, so
dusk till dawn.
right. So I don't know. It just seems like maybe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with that. Let us know in the comments. That's something that we really need to figure out.
And what was the name of that little ball that was sitting on her? Was it Jenny or somebody? So there was like this little ball, and it looked like a cute little monkey. It looked like that ball I made you buy, the axolotl.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It looked like one of those little Wii characters from one of those little.
Yeah.
games.
Well, I want to know the name of that. I missed it.
Right. That's the thing about playing the games. There's going to be so many little tidbits of information. Well, I mean, we could read the books, but let's be real. I ain't got
We're trying.
I'm always on the computer working. But yeah, man, playing the game would be cool. Maybe we can do it for you guys on camera. I think it'd be cool to get a little information.
And I want to watch the 20th anniversary thing that people have asked us to on Patreon.
What is that?
They asked us to watch the 20th anniversary special.
What's that?
It's like
I know what an anniversary special is, but what would it be like?
It was like Harry Potter, and they like revisit it and like shows like
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be cool to see that. So yeah, I would also.
Hey, I did see a headline though that the kid who plays Ron owes the UK government like I don't know, like $3 million or something like that. Do you guys know what that's about? Let me know.
So
apparently he lost.
He got like the same situation as that fighter you like.
Who?
The fighter that is from like a different country, Middle Eastern country. Khabib.
Oh, Khabib?
Yeah.
Nah,
He
they
got
raided.
Khabib.
No, they raided his gym because basically someone committed a terrorist attack in Russia, and the guy who did it used to go to Khabib's gym.
Oh, I
and
thought
it's
he
the
got
Russian
held up for
government.
money.
So, well, the Russian government really didn't like it, and so they basically kind of like bullied his gym, and they like started sticking like their version of the IRS on him. It's a completely different story. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, that's just what I heard. Who knows? You know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction. I know I don't say it enough, but you guys can turn on the notification bell and share the video. I never say share the video, but you guys are totally, down to do that. If you guys can do that, that'd be absolutely great. It'd probably make a really big difference because YouTube would be like, wow, why are you people sharing their videos all of a sudden? They never asked to do that.
Oh, it must be cool.
Yeah, it must be Mr. Potter.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.